Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here in Tucson, Arizona, which means it's time once again for the Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the Senior Minister here at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona. And our purpose is to explore the principles of New Thought, which is a spiritual philosophy that when it is embodied, what I have found is my embodiment of the New Thought philosophy has led me down a path of developing a spiritual practice, finding personal purpose, and also mastering spiritual understanding. And I'm on a constant unfoldment of that path too. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to offer those principles and invite whomever would like to utilize them, to take them up, use them in life. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I always love seeing those comments come through. And I will also offer this reminder, which is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent and divine. Yes, you are. You. I'm talking about you. Yeah. Always grateful. I do see that a comment has come through, so I'm going to say hello, Sherry. Woohoo! Made it today. Grateful to see you this glorious day, Sherry. And we'll see if some more comments come through. It's a perfect moment to remember who I am, Sherry offers. Yes, remember who you are. That's exactly the point of view that I'm going to be speaking about today. So yesterday really did talk a lot about the nature of the I am presence, understanding that is the point from which all things flow forth, that God is all there is, it's who and what we are. And it's kind of all I'm ever really talking about. Part of the reason is that the work that we are doing in developing that I am sensibility, knowing who we are, is we are actually kind of like building up. We're building up our consciousness like we would build muscle in a gym. And the more we build muscle in a gym, the stronger we get. So the more we build our I am sensibility and consciousness, the stronger we get, the stronger we express as. And we don't let those aspects of the world that are out there run over us in ways that are challenging. So that's kind of all I'm ever talking about. So again, today is all about understanding we are the I am presence. So I keep pulling out different books, and this is one of those books that I have right on my desk all the time. Discover Your Divinity, A Modern Guide to Affirmative Prayer by Linda Martello Whitsett and Deanne Weir Moore. And see, this is the book that ended up getting chosen when I did my Sunday talk to do a random reading and a talk based on that random reading. But I want to talk. So she has this. A couple paragraphs here on spiritual realization that I would like to read. They wrote. I shouldn't say she. It's a they. It's a co-authored book. They wrote, affirmative prayer offers an empowering framework for transformation. Here's an important construct. It is not attempting to get anything from God or even speaking to God. Affirmative prayer is rooted in the radical idea that each of us is a spiritual or divine human. It invites us to speak from our divine nature and to tell the truth to our human circumstances. So that's kind of a different approach from what many people consider is prayer. When we speak from our divine natural authority, note what that says. What that is our DNA. Our divine natural authority. It's our DNA. It's the very basis of who we are. When we speak from the point of view of our divine natural authority, we can move mountains. I mentioned a couple weeks ago in service. Sue Sicking, in a letter to Adam, wrote, true prayer is not asking for things, not even the best of things. Prayer is the lifting of the consciousness to the place where these things are. And then in the book, they continue. When we declare and celebrate our divine nature, we live life with more abundance, freedom, joy, and love. Affirmative prayer enables us to remember our spiritual self and live from an inner awareness of possibility and potential. Doesn't that all sound good? So yummy. It provides a pathway for clearing away limited beliefs and false ideas about who we think we are. Sherry, you wrote, here it is, a perfect moment to remember who I am. Fundamental in this teaching is remembering who we are. We are the I am presence. And so if it's prayer is providing a pathway for clearing away limiting beliefs and false ideas about who we think we are, it allows us to boldly declare the spiritual truth that we are and to realize just how much more is possible in our life. So that's the practice. Yesterday I talked about the construct, the basis upon which the practice is built. The basis upon which the entire practice is built is God is all there is, and it's who and what we are. We are the power and the presence of the divine. And so we engage in the practice of prayer, affirmative prayer, in order that we may construct our magnificent lives rooted in the practice. That's the teaching. That's fundamental aspect of the teaching. And so how are you building up your spiritual consciousness? Do you work at it every day? I've started back at the gym on a different routine than I was engaged in before. That didn't feel like the previous routine was really working for me. And there's another spiritual lesson. If it's not working for you, change it up. Find something that will work. I always say technique is anything that works. And so I literally changed gyms. I started seeing a personal trainer, and we've been working on a plan to, build up the strength that I'm looking to build up. Same thing in mind. We are looking to build spiritual strength. That's what we're here to do. And it takes a daily or a consistent, I shouldn't say daily because it may not be daily for everyone, but it takes a consistency in the practice. Now, for me, part of that consistency is doing this, the mindful moment, every single Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. and engaging with my friend, Reverend Steph, on Radically Affirmative New Thought, the rant, on Fridays at 9:30. And also all the things that I do that you never see that are related to and expressive of my spiritual practice. It's Sundays. That's part of my consistency as well. Engaging in Sundays. And even if I'm not, you do know that if I'm not here, I still have a spiritual practice on Sundays that usually involves connecting with some spiritual community. It might be that I watch the video from Unity of Tucson, or it might be that I connect with another spiritual community and find inspiration in, what other ministers and spiritual leaders are saying. There's a consistency that I call for. And so I invite you to explore to see if that consistency is present within you. And if it's not, don't beat yourself up. Just know that today is day one, if you choose for it to be. That's the message today. So I'm going to take that into the practice of affirmative prayer. If it is safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. If that works for you, it's not a requirement. I choose to close my eyes, as when I close my eyes to the outer circumstantial world, I am opened up to the inner world of creation, the seat of all creation, the consciousness, the infinite divine power and presence. I am open to the greater awareness of this. God is, I am. God is, I am. For between God and me, there is no between. Be still and know that I am God. For there is no place where God is not. God, the infinite source, the infinite creative principle, the flow. God is, I am. The wholeness of me is divine. The wholeness of each and every one of us is divine. We emanate the light of God in every aspect of our lives, and we cannot help but do so, for the wholeness of us is God. I hold firm in my faith that this is the truth, as I understand it. And so I deepen into that awareness of truth, knowing that as I adopt that point of view, my life continues to unfold in more magnificent ways all the time. And I am open to the magnificence in the way that it shows up. I am open to the constructive nature of the divine working in every aspect of life. And I hold this to be so for each and every one of us. I trust, I know, and affirm that God is the basis from which all creation springs forth, and all creation is the flow, the function, and the magnificence of this divinity. I choose to step into the feeling tone of this, recognizing the feeling at the core of my being as the divine at work and at play. For that is its nature, to constantly be in motion, moving forth, evolving itself as creation. So I actively choose to participate. And this choice means that I am active in the participation. And so I set my mind aright. I choose to think and approach life from the point of view of love, joy, kindness, respect, understanding, imagination, enthusiasm, magnificence. For these attributes and so much more are the attributes of the divine that are expressing by means of my life and the lives of each and every one of us. And so I welcome the flow. I welcome the good. I welcome the light. I welcome the life. I welcome the love. And it is with gratitude and appreciation overflowing from within that I simply let this be. I trust in this and allow this. And I affirm this as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Well, I don't want to leave you all hanging. I do want to say hello to Beth. Happy Wednesday to you. Jerry, Reverend Jerry Stratemeyer, good morning to you. Audrey, thumbs up. Always appreciate a thumbs up. So there we are. Another mindful moment. And there are many. You know, you can always go back and watch older mindful moments. They're all over the place. I've been doing this for, gosh, about 5 years now. And yeah, 5 years, 6 years. It's been a while. With some breaks. I didn't do them when I was on my Camino walk in Spain. But yeah, you can always go back and watch other mindful moments. Sometimes I do just to see what I was talking about, like on this date last year, just to see what comes up. So there we are. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. I will be back here at 9 a.m. And of course, on Friday, 9:30 Pacific, 11:30 Central Time, I will be on with Reverend Steph Saint Amand for the rant, Radically Affirmative New Thought. And you can check out what's happening here at Unity of Tucson by going to our website. I will put that up. If you go to our website, unitytucson.com, you can see what's happening here. We do have Sunday service at 10 a.m., of course, preceded by a 10-minute meditation at 9:30, led by one of our magnificent ecclesiastical corps, one of our ministers or our prayer chaplains. All kinds of stuff is always happening here. Super excited. Tacos and Trivia, of course, is coming up. I don't think I have a slide for this. No, I don't. I did not prepare for that. But Tacos and Trivia with Tempest du Jour. Tempest du Jour is a local drag queen who has international acclaim. And she's going to be our quiz master at Tacos and Trivia on October 5th, Saturday, October 5th at 5 p.m. You can find out all that you need to know about that actually, I'm realizing, I think it's on our calendar on our website. But you can call the office if you want tickets. So the office number is on our website. All right. I'm rambling now because I just want to let you all know about all the fun things that are happening here. Go check it out. Peace and blessings to you. I'll see you. Love you. Be well. Bye.